know how you can vote.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Shameful.
Are you the one that walks by here and always screaming at people?
No, I haven't walked by recently.
Okay, because a lot of people walk by and scream.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You are voting for the devil. Don't you know that?
No.
Why are you voting for him?
Because I believe he is the moral candidate.
Oh, my God. You for that one.
That's
moral?
exactly right. That's how your side acts.
Oh, my God.
That's
He's
how
the
you
most
guys...
immoral person around.
In your opinion, that's
Oh,
okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. God bless you.
Wow. Folks, this is real.
I love
this is real. We are here. We are in Maryland. We see this type of stuff all the time. They are losing.
First of all, the wench had the audacity to come up to somebody else's property on their walking path, knock on the door, and try to chastise someone else about their vote or their sign in their yard. I think that the homeowners, they were very nice and cordial. I know they were just, I get it, but it could not have been me. I'm sorry. It would not have been me, because I would have said a few things, and she talking about, oh, F God and all that stuff. Oh, it would have been a whole lot said. You know what? I know we like to be called, we classy or whatever, but I ain't lying. The Baltimore N-word would have come out in me. I'm serious. It would have. It would have just come out.
Okay. These people, they will try you. We talked about this on the show. We work the Republican booth at the Baltimore City festivals, and some of these leftists, they are bold and they are nasty and unhinged. Unhinged.
Yeah. So, KJ, the thing that cracks me up about this video, because you see this acted out, I see this acted out all the time, right?
Yes.
Especially when you're a Black Republican, especially when you're a Black woman Republican, and have the nerve to have red or conservative values. If people think, because we don't think like they do, that there's something wrong with us. Right. And rather than just say, I don't really understand your point of view, woo, God bless you, girl. Hope your candidate does well. No. How dare you not believe what I believe?
Right.
And F you on top of it.
They're enraged.
The crazy thing is one, I don't know what neighborhood this is where she's coming up, ringing people's doorbells and talking trash to them. I don't know what part of America that is, but I'm going to tell you, the level of freedom matches the level of audacity, right? This woman has the audacity on 1,000. She's out of her mind. But I love the way the homeowners react. They're like, God bless you. She's like, F you.
That makes them even more upset. Anytime you say God, don't say Jesus. That really, really riles up the demons in them.
And that's what I think is going on. I think really they have been brainwashed.
Mm-hmm.
And they're wondering, well, how come you're not drinking the tea like I drank the tea? I need you to drink the tea. I drank the tea. I gave up everything I believed in to drink the tea. Now you drink the tea. I don't want any tea. I don't want any tea.
To your point, I just had literally a coworker get upset with me because he asked me who I was voting for. I didn't say anything. I wasn't around showing political things at work. He asked me. And when I said Trump, he gets upset. I'm like, look, I started laughing to the point another coworker told him, why are you acting like that? You asked her. I was just laughing because I wasn't even going to give in to, but the joker asked me. I didn't bother him.
Right. But this is how hypocritical their line of narrative is about Trump and Republicans wanting fascism. Most of the time it's like that. We don't go around in our social time asking people who you're voting for and trying to turn the conversation political. Or if someone says they're voting for that, we can either have a rational conversation about why, or it's just like, okay, we move on. But when they hear that we are voting for Trump, there are two things. One, they just have TDS and they hate Trump and they just are unhinged behind that. And then number two, they become so annoyed that Black people are conservative, that Black people are voting for Trump because they feel like we need to vote for who they tell us to vote for. And we should not be voting for Kamala.
It really is. I think for two things, I think is a very interesting point. One, this is not a rational thought process by any stretch of the imagination. However, this, from a political standpoint, this is why polls don't really work, right? With the polling doesn't really work because you very well may call somebody to ask them polling questions, and they're like, oh, well, you know, survey questions. Oh, well, you know, I'm here with my family. Of course not. I'm not voting for Trump. Oh, of course not. But they get in that voting booth and they're going to do what's on their conscience to do. So I don't give a lot of credence to what the polls say, that kind of thing, unless I'm in a community and I can kind of catch the vibe from the people in the community. And we have in major cities. I'm not saying, you know, everybody in Chicago loves Trump. I'm not saying that, but there are enough new voices that are coming to the fore that are saying, hey, hold on, we need to think about this. We need to be much more thoughtful about how we cast our votes. I mean, so we've been voting the same way for 50 years. We still don't have anything. The schools are worse. And now we got all of these illegal immigrants to live with on top of it. Maybe we should consider doing something differently, right? Yeah. I think that thought process is coming to the front. And I think what Barack did, like you said, KJ, kind of exacerbated that whole process when he said, no, you're going to do what I tell you to do. Right? Come on, brothers. Yeah. You go vote for her. Stop being misogynistic. And they're like, well, wait a minute. You know, I like her. I think she's nice. She's just not presidential material. And you coming out telling me what I'm supposed to do. I'm a grown man just like you are. Yeah, I'm a grown man just like you are. And you're not going to talk about me. And I think that was probably, you know, we've been chipping away at Black men for probably about 18 months now, just chipping away at them. But boy, that Barack Obama bomb helped us more than anything. More than anything we could have done.
Yeah, absolutely. And we talked about the way that they call us fascists and things like that. Well, take a look at this. So during a Tuesday pop-in at a Democratic campaign office in New Hampshire, Biden called for more political persecution of Trump. These people are not, and they tell us in small glimpses, they literally say what they are about.
He is talking about doing away with the entire Department of Education. He's talking, he means it. This is not a joke. This is a guy who also wants to replace every civil servant, every single one. Thinks he has a right under the Supreme Court ruling on immunity to be able, if need be, if it was the case, to actually physically eliminate, shoot, kill someone who he believes to be a threat to him. I mean, so I know this sounds bizarre. It sounds like if I said this 5 years ago, you'd lock me up. We got to lock him up. Politically lock him up.
Wow.
First of all, look at him looking like the Crypt Keeper. He's barely alive. They should stop doing this to this man. Let him enjoy his golden years. Just let somebody sit him down and give him an ice cream cone and a nice blanket across his lap and let Peepaw do his thing. They have got to stop doing this. You can barely hear him. And that dementia shuffle that he's doing, trying to walk across the stage, doesn't lead doesn't inspire you to believe the words that he's saying. And then he's talking about Trump wants to kill people who may be trying to kill him. Why would he not? Let me say this. If somebody was trying to kill me, I have the right to defend myself, right?
Well, I was going to say, not only that, the Secret Service would probably do it for him.
Well,
probably. I said probably. They probably would do it for him. That's number one. But what he said was, he's telling you their translation that they want to either take Trump out literally, or they want to put him in jail, so that if Kamala gets in office, they're going to remove any kind of immunity, and they're going to keep these all of these cases going to make sure he goes to jail. This is what they're saying. That's what the translation was.
The weaponization of our government continues, and it is ridiculous. We have gotten so far away from we the people. It is absolutely shameful. absolutely shameful where we're standing right now. This shouldn't even be a contest.
Yeah.
There should not be any right-thinking American that can take a hard, truthful look at what these two candidates bring to the fore and say, she's all right. She's all right. There should not be, this should not even be a race. But by election day Tuesday at 9:15 p.m., we should all be going, well, that was nice.
First of all, I even thought, why are they bringing him out now anyway? Why are they bringing Biden out
They
now?
can't keep him locked up for long. I think he still has somewhat of an ego. We just saw somebody, I think it was Chaotic Truth, says he defecated in his pants a couple of years ago. So, they're tired of cleaning up shit in the White House.
Well,
so they said, let's get this man out, let him walk around a little bit and give him some sense of normalcy. But the real thing about this is, as we know, it was a slip of the tongue for Biden, but it's really about fear. They are scared out of their minds that Trump is going to win. And they know that coupled with Republicans controlling Congress would likely mean not only investigations into all of their shenanigans, abuse of power, corruption, all of that stuff over the past 4 years, but accountability of all of the wrongdoing.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
And it scares the living crap out of them. So they are going to do everything they can. Believe me, y'all. This is why we got to stay vigilant. They are going to do everything they can to keep Trump out of the White House.
Absolutely.